Let's all play What's My Line?
Well, happy Wednesday, everyone.
Yes, sir.
It is nice to see you all once again, sparkly and shiny.
Is that the day we're pushing, Wednesday?
We're pushing Wednesday today. And we have two marvelous challengers who will challenge you and probably stump you. And a marvelous mystery guest later. Right now, with our first challenger, enter and sign in, please. Chris Holt. Panel, Chris Holt makes a living in a rather unusual way, and she is going to demonstrate her line right here on stage now, but not before you have put your blindfolds in place.
Oh, come on.
Would you put on your blindfolds just for a little second?
My eyelashes.
There we go. Isn't that nice? Dark in there, I know. Okay, Chris. Now, I know that it's dark in there, but if you will just be patient for just a moment, Chris will do right here before our very eyes what it is she does when she does what she does.
Oh, don't take your gloves off.
All right?
What's that noise?
What is that?
The curtain's closed.
All right, Chris is now demonstrating her line, and we'll start the questioning with Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Larry. Do I direct my questions to you or to Chris?
Well, direct them to Chris.
All right. The thing that you're doing, does it have anything to do with food?
No. No.
1 down and 9 to go. Anita.
Do you have something in your hands, Chris?
The microphone. That's all.
All right.
No, wait a minute. You're not using something?
Nope.
Your
2 down
hands?
and 8 to go. Jack.
She doesn't have
Are
any.
you, is this one question a shot?
No, just
Oh.
till you get a no.
Are you, the sound of your voice doesn't seem like it's where it was. Are you not in the same position you were when we last saw you?
You're right.
Yes.
That is correct. She is not.
Are you above us? I mean,
Of all
Yes.
time,
physically.
Jack.
You are above us. And what?
What does that mean?
In
At
other
the
words,
moment.
you're not on the ground, in other words.
That is correct.
That's correct.
not on the ground?
What you are doing now, you do this in your living, is that correct?
Yes.
That's right.
Are you on some sort of a swing? Or are you indeed on some sort of a, because I heard the chain. Were you pulled up, so to speak, into the flies?
Yes.
Are you a trapeze artist?
Trapeze artist. 3 down and 7 to go.
Now,
Arlene.
why did I say that? I was getting it.
You helped. You are suspended by means of a chain. Are you straight up and down in this position?
Yes.
Are you hanging?
Yes.
I know the feeling.
Are you hanging by something special?
I would say so.
Yes.
You sound a little uncomfortable. Has anybody lassoed you? Are you hanging by your neck?
Is she hanging by her neck?
Oh, I know what.
What?
She hanging by her hair?
She hangs by her hair. Chris, where do you perform your act?
All over the world.
Now, how did you happen to develop such an unusual act?
Well, my father is a juggler while hanging by his teeth, and I tried to do something similar, but I could, women can't keep their mouth shut.
Did your father encourage you into hanging by your hair?
Not really, and he thought I never could do that.
It's a hair-raising experience, I must say.
Now, you keep moving your legs as if you were on a bicycle. Does that help you to do what you're doing?
Well, it helps me to keep my balance and from turning constantly. Otherwise, I would start spinning.
Really?
Doesn't it pull your hair out at all?
Yes, a little bit.
Well, it's a great way
It
to
pulls
put
a
it up
lot
at
more,
night.
too.
Holy cow. I just think that's extraordinary. You will forgive Chris, will you not, if she doesn't come over and say hello?
Very nice meeting you.
Goodbye, Chris. Thank you for being with us all. We'll
with more of What's My Line right after. Please. Bissell cares about your home. Larry?
Thank you, Bob. Well, panel, you were smashing on that one. You got it really about halfway through. I thought
Lucky
was
that
a
she
hard one.
wasn't
I
smashing.
feel that you'd have to be smashed to do that.
Or it helps. Okay, let's see how you're going to do with this one. Would our second challenger enter and sign in, please? Gordon Cooper. And where are you from, sir?
Miami Beach, Florida.
Miami Beach, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to meet Air Force Colonel Gordon Cooper, one of the 7 original astronauts and command pilot of both Mercury 9 and Gemini 5 space missions. We are indebted to you, sir. Now, Colonel Cooper is now in civilian life and involved in the design and construction of houses. We will now show the audience what is different about the houses with which he is involved. And let's start the game with Arlene Francis.
Colonel, are the houses for human beings?
Yes.
Are they in some way prefabricated?
Yes, they are.
Are they houses that a family could maybe put up themselves?
Yes.
Do they come in a package? I mean, are they...
Yes.
What do I have to get? I don't know what I have.
What
I
they're
want
made
to
of.
live in one. What?
What they're made of.
Oh, what they're made of. Mm-hmm. Are they... Well, they're certainly not glass houses.
One can't be sure.
Are they something other than glass houses?
Yes.
Do they, however, have windows?
Yes.
Is it... are they made of plexiglass?
No.
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Soupy.
Would it make any difference to know where these houses would be? I mean, to know of, Colonel, of like...
Geographic?
You know, like, these houses, are they found any place other than on land?
Yes.
They are found other places than on land.
Yes.
How about that? Okay, Sue?
Outer space.
No. Would these... I don't know what to be... Would these houses be found underwater?
No.
2 down and 8 to go.
The important
Anita?
thing then is to get the material of which the houses are made. Is
Right.
that correct? And Arlene said plexiglass. Would it be in that family, such as fiberglass, plastics, that area?
There's an element of that, but it isn't the essential property of which it's
But is it a
made.
name that I would know, like fiberglass, plexiglass? Is it a name that
It is a name that you would know.
That I would know. But it's in that area. Oh, I don't know. Plexiglass, fiberglass. Is
I don't know that it's been established that it's in that area.
Oh, may I I thought I got a yes on that.
What?
That it is in that area of say, plastics or
Is that your question?
yes. I don't know what else to ask. Oh.
3 down and 7 to go, Jack.
Would it, how can I avoid a yes or a no? How can I
That's-
avoid a no?
Oh, yes.
Would it, would the climatic conditions have something to do with the materials made? I mean, would, for instance, this house be more suited for certain areas of the country as opposed to others?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Arlene.
Oh, does that mean then that these houses can withstand cold as well as be in warm climates where you wouldn't need to have extra heating equipment?
Yes.
They would withstand weather. Is cork used in any way?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Soupy.
Don't say it.
Is rubber used in the houses?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Anita.
Is it some sort of would it be, if it's not in the plastics family, in that kind of family, would it be in a metal family of any sort?
No.
7 down, 3 to go, Jack.
I have here the answer.
What do you think it is?
I think it's pressed paper.
It is a paper house. Cooper is with Kraft Tech International Limited of Croydon, Pennsylvania, which produces and markets paper houses. Could you explain what that's like, Colonel, please?
Yes, the basic building material, I have a small piece here of. It's a 500-pound test cardboard, which starts out the basis of it, and then is scored and can be erected very rapidly, about 72 man-hours for an average-sized house. And then is fiberglass. It is covered with a resin and a fiberglass for complete waterproofing.
That's why I wondered about the climatic conditions. I didn't know it could
Is this the full thickness of a wall?
Well, that's the full thickness of the outer wall. Of course, then you can come inside and add more insulation and an inner paneling or whatever interior you desire.
Now, how long will that last?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Arlene.
It's been given a minimum life expectancy of 20 years, so you can expect it to last longer.
And the
than that.
fireproofing...
It's fireproof.
It's fireproof.
Yes.
Actually, it's probably more fireproof than any other material, I suppose.
How much does it cost comparatively to...
It's about 1/3 of the conventional house cost. So it's quite reasonable.
What were you going to ask, Arlene?
I just wondered how large they would be. How big a house can you have of this?
Well, you can have one anywhere from 100 square feet to 1 million square feet. It's they can be built in different sizes and forms and different modules put together in different kinds of shapes.
And all the sections for plumbing equipment and heating equipment is all there?
The sports section?
Yes, you can put it right into one area or throughout a house.
Are any of these in existence now, or is this just projected?
No, there are. There are a number of them over in the Olympics in Munich, housing the youth there. There are a number of them up in the Poconos, and HUD has just given a contract for quite a number of them to go into the flood relief areas.
What do they look like when they're all together? Do they come in nests, or...?
They can be, or they can be individually. I have here...
That's a 2-room house in there.
It's a village. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
Can we get a shot of that? Have you got a shot of that?
Great Scott.
This is how they might look, just a number of them put together, and it shows you several different styles of them, how they can be put together side by side, end on end, and some of the different finishes you can put on. You could finish them with brick or stone or
Well, if you get any dirt on the walls, you don't have to wash it. You erase it.
They come equipped with an enormous eraser, do they? Well, that's a fascinating... How did you get into that from being an astronaut?
Well, I had done a lot of traveling around the world on the ground as well as in the air, and I found that that housing was one of the 2 greatest needs of people around the world.
Yeah.
And generally, housing is overpriced from what people can afford to pay for it.
True.
And that's not only from poor people, but moderate salaried people. And I was very interested and came across the people then that had started the designs and ideas of this type and this philosophy, and we proceeded on from there.
Great.
Well, it's really marvelous, Colonel, and thank you very much.
Oh, no.
A silly question, since I can see that they clearly are not.
My lashes are a mess today.
There, you ready? All right, would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please?
It's a biggie.
You have 2 minutes to get this, panel. You have 2 minutes to get this. One question at a time. We'll start with Arlene. Okay, Arlene.
Goodness, our mystery guest must still be bowing. Are you... what can I say? Are you the biggest thing in show business?
No. But close enough for jazz. Soupy?
Oh, I didn't hear. What did you...
She asked if he was the biggest thing in show business.
Oh, okay. And what did he say?
No.
He said no, but I said close enough for jazz. What do you say, Soupy?
Okay. That certainly is a marvelous ovation. Is that because we would know you from your work on television?
Yes.
Anita?
Yes. Are you a sort of a character person? I mean, are you a character?
Yes.
That's a yes. Jack?
Are you an astoundingly...
Yes?
Yes, you are. Are you a big fan of Rudy Vallee's?
Yes. Arlene?
Well, I think Jack knows who it is.
Yes.
You don't want to say
Vaughn Monroe.
What do you say? Have you got it, Jack?
I do, but you want me to guess him?
Sure, if you know.
Well, could he say something once more?
Yeah.
Well, I really do think it's none other than Charles Dickens' Tiny Tim.
You are correct. That is you had a good disguise.
They're all so great. They always listen.
Listen, before you got into show business, what did you do?
Well, I used to walk the streets a lot, Mr. Blythe, and I used to go to a lot of amateur shows. Used to be a messenger, and used to sing actually in the streets and in subway trains.
Did you play the ukulele and sing?
And the guitar.
That must have been hard to do in a subway during the rush hour, wasn't it?
Well, the subway I had the ukulele.
And what did you sing on the subway?
Well, this was many years ago. Usually whatever song came to my mind. At that time, in the 50s, I would sing songs like Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
What was it?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love, which was a Frankie Lyman number done in the early, late 50s.
Would you do it?
Oh.
Which one?
Would you do it for me?
Wonderful song. Well, Mr. Blythe, this is really a surprise because I haven't done that in years. Why do birds sing so gay? Lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is such a losing game. Love can be a shame. I know of a fool you see. For that fool is me. Tell me why? Why? Tell me why? Tell me why? Why do fools fall in love?
That's marvelous. Are you going to be concertizing some more now?
Oh, yes. I have one of the great thrills of being with Mr. Joey Adams here at the Rainbow Grill 3 weeks in September.
I'm sorry.
And also, we'll be going to Alaska and Honolulu and Guam. Constantly traveling. We just came back from Magic Mountain in Hollywood.
That's marvelous. Have a good time, and thank you for being here with us.
Hello, or visit meaningfulbeauty.com to claim your exclusive deal today.
I had never realized it before, but not only are they both singers and they go to the same barber, but both Jack Cassidy and Tiny Tim spend more money on their clothes than anybody else. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Hugh.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Bob Williams speaking.